What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and we are back with another Dokkan Battle video. No, your boy's very inconsistent right now, but you know, it is what it is. I do have a little bit of time here to do a recording here, Sesh. And today we have here, of course, the revisited no item run, or the mission 40 Corroded Body and Mind, with of course the new LR Janemba. Now with LR Janemba, this is actually really easy. You guys have not yet completed the event yet. And honestly, it just shows how good defensively a god Janemba is here. I did decide to bring every other Janemba here as well because they're very good defensively. But LR Janemba is pretty much the god in this category here because, again, he doesn't have the guard ability, but also if you do put him in the second spot, he is going to increase attack and defense by 22% up to 66% for each attack performed here. So basically, after 2 or 3 turns at spot number 2 or in slot number 2, you can actually put him slot number 1, and he's going to be a defensive god here. Now, as far as the no item run, this was actually pretty simple. It's obviously on my first try. This gameplay is about 2 days old because, fortunately, I didn't have enough time to actually record this here. But the main strategy, if you are using this team build, is that you want to keep both Rose and the Master on the same rotation. And the reason why is because they actually don't hit very hard, so them stacking on the same turn is actually pretty smart just because you are stacking their defense very, very rapidly. Now, Goku Black is actually really good, especially with the new updates for the Corroded Body and Mind, just because, again, his transformation isn't very good with today's meta, but because Janembas here are just so very tanky, you really have no issues getting the transformation, right? With Goku Black, just because, again, it does require you to be, I believe, 6 turns, and also your HP has to be above 80%. Which I always thought was 70%, but it's actually 80%, which is quite, you know, not the greatest here. But again, because Janemba is so defensively good, there's really no issues for you to actually get that transformation. And when he does transform, you know, Goku Black is actually, you know, pretty good actually, right? Because he actually does stack his defense very quickly. As long as the fight continues, basically you're not in any danger here. Now, even against the Golden Ozaru, who is a pain in the ass, you can see we actually did not get the dodge there. We took here 55% Janemba, took here 65k from that super attack, right? At that level, he did have big bad bosses activated because mine's not fully 10 links yet. But again, Janemba is a defensive god. The only thing that if you do take him in movie bosses for Extreme Super Battle, it's a different story. And the reason why is because they just hit that goddamn hard, man. Even my Janemba is taking at least 65k per hit, which is, no, it's much better compared to 200k, but again, per normal, and there's a lot of normal attacks in the front, at 55%, I wouldn't say Janemba is like a defensive god in that event, but maybe at 90% or even 79%, then, you know, Janemba would have a huge impact because your stats do greatly increase, right, with each dupe that you do have here. So again, this was pretty simple. Again, if you have not yet even pulled Janemba, you can even use the friend Janemba, and he will take you very far for this mission. Again, this is probably like, I don't know, probably like with the LR Janemba, probably like a 4 out of 10 for difficulty. This really, again, was not that difficult. The only scary part is going to be, of course, here this phase right here, just because we have a lot of tech units here. So if we do get super at the wrong place at the wrong time, then we're pretty much not going to survive here, right? If it's going to be a Mass Saint, of course, it actually gets supered. So again, there's not really any issues here. Again, Janemba, we have type advantage. But he also has a guard ability as well. And now he's fully built up also. So again, this was pretty simple. You can actually go ahead and bring here, of course, the AGO Rose if you want to, the EZA. But mine's not fully level 10 links here. I'm not a huge fan of him, unfortunately. He is very good for long events because he does stack his defense per hit that he does actually hit here. And also, I believe, per super attack, right? But again, he's just not in my favorites right now. So now, of course, we had very unlucky. Bardock gets actually supered here, and we actually almost die. Which is fine because, again, it doesn't really matter because the one thing about the Janembas is that they do heal up every single turn because of Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis heals you, I believe, 5% HP, but that actually does stack up quite a while here, right? So again, Metamorphosis, very underrated, very good. Definitely one of the links you want to have your level 10 links because not only does it provide HP recovery, but it does also give you attack and defense. So want to make sure that you actually get that link done here. Also, I do apologize if I do sound funny right now. I also have a small injury underneath my lip. I have like a small cut, so right now it is hurting as I speak, but nonetheless I must push for the content here. Probably I'm gonna do a showcase here for the free-to-play Goku at this point here, because we are against the Tech Goku. We actually blitzed through Tech Goku, even though it has more HP compared to Vegeta, and it just shows you how well Janemba is a god here, right? But yeah, for the free-to-play Goku, right now I'm trying to work on his level links. I probably will do a level 10 level links 10 showcase afterwards. But you can see here we're taking like no damage whatsoever, right? Tech Janemba is not the worst Dokkan Fest, but I will say his conditions compared to Pycon, just, you know, it's WTF. Why did you give him that extra requirement? Why does he have to get that extra Rainbow Key Sphere? And why does he need here? Oh, by the way, our defense here is probably like 300k, by the way. And we take here, I think we take here 134k from that super attack. That is disgusting, right? Again, Janemba is just disgusting. But yeah, the conditions for Tech Janemba, if they were the exact same thing as Pycon, Tech Janemba would have aged like fine wine, right? Especially for movie bosses, because, you know, maybe 4 Key Spheres, I'm okay with it, but, you know, when you have to get 2 Rainbow Key Spheres, and there's actually no Rainbow Orb Changers on movie bosses, well, there is, like, but you're not gonna run Android 13 here. It becomes very difficult to use his actual passive here. And on top of that, his transformation, when you actually turn to Super Janemba, really, like, I don't know what they were thinking with that Dokkan Fest, but that Dokkan Fest or Super Janemba, that tech one is just not good at all. Like, I see no way you can argue that that character is like top 10 or even top 20, right? Super Tech Janemba is just not good at all. He does change orbs, don't get me wrong, but his attack stat is like, what, 3.3 million, so, you know, I'm not completely blown away with that, right? Despite even being 2021 Dokkan Fest, so on the global side anyway. Alright, so there we go. Of course, also in Janemba. Janemba is actually pretty good. His attack stat is actually pretty powerful, but the only thing is that his defense, even with the guard ability, it's not enough when you are going against movie bosses. So again, double Tech Janemba, I mean, I see no reason why you would want to transform with him, just because he does much more on his in his base form. They really did kind of miss the mark with Tech Janemba, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So yeah, we have the beautiful guard ability, plus the additional damage reduction as well, so we have nothing to worry about. And then boom, there we go. And again, I think we do get supered in the middle, but now we actually have your double support and most of the links activated as well. So defensively, Janemba is looking pretty good. We should probably take less damage from a super attack. So again, we actually get supered again, and Janemba is just gonna eat this up like it's nothing. Alright, so there we go, 124. So really, again, I would say, is this more devastating than Vegeta Blue? I don't know, right? Because Vegeta Blue, you can have a certain, like, he does reduce your defense, which of course is troublesome. But like this Goku, his super attack, your defense has to be at least in the 700Ks to like tank from like double digits, right? Where, you know, Vegeta, you can have like probably 500K and still be okay, but again, I'd probably say Vegeta is much more terrifying. Just because, again, you can't really do, I mean, it's possible, it's definitely possible, but right now the most difficult mission, if you want to try and go, you know, brag about it, is try to do a no and run with a full STR team. That's pretty difficult, but it's definitely doable. The way I see it, you can actually do that is definitely with the double hit and Goku, just because they have that, they destroy guard, right? So they have type neutral against Vegeta. So again, it's not, you know, I would say here, I think they're both equal in the event here. All right, so there we go. We actually get super. We take 125. Again, here comes Janemba. Janemba actually kind of surprised me for the SCR because he actually does tank pretty well here. You can see we're taking only 4k of damage type neutral, so was pretty shocked with those type of results here. Okay, so again, you can see our Metamorphosis is just coming through with the beautiful heal. And then, you know, pretty much going to put Bardock at the end here, because even Bardock, if he gets supered, we are pretty much dead here, because again, our defense needs to be here. If you're type neutral, it has to be at least minimum in the 700k to like actually survive here. So I'm just praying, hoping that we don't get supered. Our defense here is basically 300k because it was 296k. Because again, you know, once Janemba is fully built, he's pretty much invincible with the guard ability. Again, I don't know if I would recommend you go 24 dodge like the truth there. Shout out to my homeboy. But I just, you know, 24 dodge, I get it, but like no, I'd rather go more additional than go with the dodge here, right? All right, so there goes Janemba. Of course, we're taking him out slowly here. All right, and this run was like probably 30 minutes long. But look at that, double digits, nothing to worry about. All right, so now I'm getting a little bit worried here, just in case we actually do get supered. But this mission is very, very old. You could also use Baby Janemba if you want to, the EZA version. I did actually do that my first run a couple of days ago. But the only issue is that you do have to hide him, because if your HP does drop below 60%, then he's taking a lot of damage here. So as far as a no item run, maybe not, but if you are using items, you can definitely use Baby Janemba. Corroded Body and Mind definitely needs a lot of help. I don't know what other units they can actually bring in this category. Maybe comment down below which units you think should be part of the category, or which units should we expect to be part of the category. But when it comes to Corroded Body and Mind, I don't see any other villains that come to mind here. Yeah, I just can't think of anything here. I was thinking maybe somewhere in the moral arc, but there's nothing really there. Like, I feel like it's like a dead category. There's gonna be kind of some buffs later on with the other EZAs, but I feel like it's just, you know, it's not a very good category. I'd probably put this like a C tier or even like a D tier, right? There's really not much to go about this. All right, so there we go, beautiful. I mean, if you do mix it up with the movie bosses, it is pretty good. But as far as a standalone category, I would say Corroded Body and Mind is just, you know, a very wonky category, right? Especially with Janemba not sharing that many healings here as well. So this level I actually use the transformation or the active skill for the Janemba, just because we already get that free damage. So, or do I not put you in the front here? What am I doing here? I'm pretty sure I get the transformation. What do I do here? So there we go. We actually get Metamorphosis here. So yeah, we're basically over 200k of defense. With guard again as well. So, oh, I decided actually not to go for the transformation. Interesting. Okay, I thought I would go for a transformation, but I guess not. Again, SCR Janemba I'm not even worried about, because he has the guard ability and we're able to get a super attack as well. So we do have that extra key support as well from the Tech Janemba's passive. And yeah, look at this. This is pretty much easy peasy. This would be probably even better results against Vegeta. And the reason why is because Vegeta, his super attack is going to be a a key blast, where we're actually not dodging, we're actually nullifying the damage. So you will get the effect here on the blue Vegeta. So again, this will be the same results if you are against a legendary Vegeta event, but currently there's no missions to use Janemba, so I'm not going to go ahead and actually use him on that event there. Alright, so there we go, 3.6. Again, this was pretty simple. LR Janemba is defensively a disgusting monster. Of course we get super at the back, but it doesn't matter because we have most of our links activated here as well. Alright, we take 189. Like, look at that. That is just pure dominance, right? Maybe I might use Janemba for the legendary Vegeta event. Maybe. Since he does have that guard ability, right? Alright, so there we go. Here comes Rose. Rose is pretty much built up. So as long as we connect with a super attack, Goku should be gone here. And yeah, and there we go. That is a no item run for the legendary GT Goku event with, of course, the new LR Janemba. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your team build. You guys find this? You guys actually finally beat the mission? You guys find it super easy? And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Janemba here as well. Alright, so that's a quick video, my boys. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos, comment down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!